This David situation is so fucked, bro. I was not gonna talk about this. I don't even know if I want to talk about this. I just hit start recording on OBS, and I know I had the whole thing planned, and I'm just gonna go through it, and if I make the video, well then you're watching it, great. But I don't know, man, this is a slop channel, and I like to keep things a little bit easy breezy, a little bit lighthearted over here. But this David situation, well, it's the farthest thing from light-hearted, okay? My name is Dan Frampton, this is Sloppy Seconds, likes and subs, let's go, let's talk about this. So David is a singer. He's a 20-year-old singer, to be more precise. His name is spelled D4VD. He blew up on TikTok a couple years ago, and now, well, he's 20 years old and getting kind of famous. He's still a little bit on the underground, but still has a couple million followers out there. But in today's day and age, a couple million is still just like modest. So earlier this September, he was out there touring the United States of America, and then on September 9th, news started to come out that there was a dead body found in a Tesla that was registered to the singer David. And I know that's a lot to take in right away. What do you mean, found in a car? Well, he was in Kansas City or Minnesota, somewhere there on tour, and the car was in LA. From what I can gather, the car was abandoned on a street. A couple days later, it was impounded. It was there in the impound lot that people started to notice a noxious smell. Like, oh no, smells kind of rotten in here. So they opened up this car and they found a dead girl, partly decomposed and chopped up. I know, super gruesome stuff. All in a Tesla registered to this David guy that was out on tour. So everybody is immediately going, what the hell's going on here? Was his car stolen? Is this his car? Did he lend this car out? But as we were waiting for those details about the victim came out. She was 71 pounds, wearing a tube top, and had an SHHHH tattoo across her index finger. You know, one of those Rihanna shush tattoos? This shush tattoo is going to be very important in a couple minutes when I tell you all the details that came out later. 6 days went by. On September 15th, we still didn't know who this girl was or who was driving this Tesla. But on September 17th, yesterday as I'm recording this video, a lot of details came out. And I have to note here, David was notified that there was a dead body found in his car. He was said to have cooperated with the police and his tour continued. I don't know if I'd be able to live with that. Even if I didn't do the thing that I'm being accused of by the entire internet, or it looks like what happened based on all the evidence of what I got in front of me, well, I don't know how I would feel to go out there and still play shows. But David is like, well, I got these shows to play, so I'm gonna go do that. But yesterday, he cancels the entire tour because the identity of this girl was released. She was 13 years old when she went missing a year ago. Well, just over a year ago now, making her what would be 15 now. Her name is Celeste Rivas, and her mom said she had a boyfriend named David. Well, now a lot of heads are starting to turn. Oh, she had a boyfriend named David, you say. Well, earlier on you said he was cooperating with police. It didn't look like he was a suspect in this whole thing. The tour continued, he wasn't arrested, this investigation just kept on going. It looked like David was out in the clear, and now you're telling me we know who this girl was, we know how old she was, and we know she had a boyfriend named David. Oh, and in September of this year, it was noticed that singer David also has the shush tattoo. Huh. You're telling me that this David guy, who has a girlfriend named Celeste, they both have these shush tattoos all of a sudden? Well, none of this really seems like a coincidence anymore. I mean, I'm no investigator. I am no journalist, okay? I am just a slop tuber, but this does not look good for David now. The shush tattoo, the boyfriend's name, and also on top of that, what is this age discrepancy? The dude is 20 and she was 13 when she went missing last year. That means he would have been 19. I don't know if that's creepy where you're from, but where I'm from, that's fucked up. And you want to know another thing? We went on to SoundCloud and we found a demo song from David called Celeste. in that song, he goes on to profess his love for this girl named Celeste. Are you telling me this victim named Celeste that had a boyfriend named David, and this singer is also named David that wrote a song called Celeste, and there's a girl named Celeste that was found in his car? This loop goes all the way back around. I am not a journalist, like I said. I'm definitely not a detective, not by a long shot. But if I'm putting my fucking detective nose on, I'm smelling in the direction of David. So we have Celeste, who is an underage missing person who weighed 71 pounds that got dismembered in the back of a Tesla. This is a story you literally can't make up, to a star on the rise who has a song by the name of something like Homicidal Romance or something like that. Romantic Homicide is the name of the song. None of this looks good for our boy David now at this point. Jesus Christ, what is this story? What is the year 2025? This is so fucked up. I'm laughing just because of the sheer horror of it all. I don't find any of this funny. None of this is amusing. This is just all so shocking, disturbing, disgusting, and it's all just happening out here on the internet for everybody to talk about. This story is massive, going around on all the social platforms. People talking about this David situation. And how could you not be, man? This is going to be a true crime story, either in documentary form, if not a theatrical release in the next year to two. And we're not done yet. Even more evidence comes out. There was a picture of David that hit the internet that, according to people that know how to figure this stuff out, hackers I'm gonna call them, they figured out that this picture of David was taking a 6-minute walk from Celeste's house. If I'm Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, my entire pin board with all the red tape is filled up right now. I'm stumbling over my speech. This is just an insane ass story. And then the latest update as of recording this video, it is reported that David lived in a house that was searched by the LAPD, which is occupied by David's manager, from what I believe at this current juncture. What is this fucking story? What's going on in America? What's going on in the world? This is supposed to be a slop channel, but it's also a trending topics channel, and by God, this is a trending topic. I can't imagine being Celeste's parents, being Celeste's family, being anyone that's close to this person, and this coming out right now. This just seems like a tremendous amount of pain that I don't even know how to process thinking about it, let alone going through it. So my heart is with everybody down there, of course. I just want justice for Celeste at this point, but this is a developing story, so there will be more updates. Who knows how this is gonna look this time tomorrow? Let the media storm continue, I guess. Holy shit. Goodbye, see you later, and have a good one, I guess. Try to, anyway.